All right, guys, we are 2 weeks out and it's leg day. So this is actually going to be my second to last leg day. I've got one more leg day after this. Just to kind of give you guys a rundown on where we're at. Food's low, energy's low. I'm tired, but I'm fucking excited. I feel really good, to be perfectly honest. Better than I usually do at this stage in the game. And I don't know if that's just running high off of motivation or excitement or what it is, but I really genuinely feel very good about where we're at. I'm sipping on my Intra HD right now from HD Muscle. This is the raspberry lemonade. I love this flavor. And pre-workout, I actually did the non-stim today. Instead of having a stimulant pre-workout, I went ahead and did a couple shots of espresso and then just did the non-stim on top of that. So that's a good combo for me. I love my coffee, especially deep into prep. I just get really into coffee. We're gonna get right into some training. You know, I have had to pull back a little bit, being that we're this close to the show. I'm still gonna work hard today, but you might notice I'm not taking those like grinder death reps. I'm gonna take it right to failure and then shut it down. Nothing past failure, no forced reps. And then overall volume, I have pulled back a little bit. You know, things like intensifiers, I've gotten rid of. So no rest pause sets, no drop sets, things like that. Just focusing on good quality straight sets, right up to mechanical failure, then shutting down. I think just right now, the risk for injury is higher and energy is a little bit lower. So I have to kind of moderate my output to manage fatigue. Without further ado, let's go train.
A lot of blessings piling up that I ain't even wish for. None left over for y'all. I'm locking the fridge door at the crib, cutting hits. I read through the catalog, came to conclusion, no one's touching this.
All right, this will be the first movement. In my opinion, is like the best way to get warmed up for a leg day. I really like to just open up the hips, get the adductors good and warm, nail a working set, and then we can go into like our squatting movements. Pyramid up slowly, get good and warm, and then rip one top set, and they'll be done. You're not stacking, you're slacking, right? Isn't that what they say? Okay, that's just gonna be one and done here. Typically I do another set with like a rest pause set, but like I said before, 2 weeks out, I'm dialing things back. And I also have this movement on my hamstring day. So there's still that frequency where I'm hitting these 2 times a week. So the need to hammer out multiple sets just isn't there right now. So let's move on. All right, so this will be the next movement, a seated hamstring curl. I know I was talking to you guys a bit on the adductor machine, utilizing that to warm up. This is also a great movement that I like to have in place as one of the first movements for my leg days. Now, this will warm up the knee joint without loading the knee joint itself. So if you go to something like a leg extension, there's a lot of stress on that patella from the extension and the load actually being on the knee. So this kind of helps get the knee warmed up without that stress on the actual knee itself. So this will be the second movement. Again, just one all out set here. I do have a secondary hamstring day, so this will be a little light. This session will be a little light on the hamstring work itself. But don't worry, I nailed my hamstrings on Monday, so no fear. I'm still working on them. You really want to pay attention to with these is proper bracing. I want to make sure my back, my low back is flat on that pad. I'm not arching. So I brace hard and push against that pad. And then I want to make sure that my feet, my knees, and my hips are all aligned, right? Because you just want that to hinge just like this and not cause any other torque or tension through the knee itself. So just making sure everything's aligned, braced hard, and then curl and squeeze. Control, full stretch, squeeze. Full stretch, squeeze. Should do. Not quite the whole stack, so maybe I'm slacking. It's okay. I'm 2 weeks out. I have an excuse. I can slack a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I'm locked in. What part?
You're like your butt. I don't know. That
Right now, I know I talked to you guys a lot about like logbooking, being progressive. Right now, just beating the logbook isn't gonna happen. Maybe like on the off day, on the off movement, something, but very unlikely. So right now, my biggest focus is just maintaining rep integrity. Now, I've had to pull back on some stuff. I've been doing the stack on this, I just pulled back a little bit because I just found basing those numbers in my logbook, the rep integrity was sliding just to chase a number, and I don't want to be doing that right now. So as long as I know all my reps are standardized, my execution standardized, and I'm taking sets close to or to failure with maximal effort, and I'm being honest with myself and I'm giving these sessions everything I've got, then it's fine. These 100-pound plates are a bitch. So I always make sure that my members know to put them up top. 45s here, 100s here. That way we can just unload like this. And I'm not deadlifting from the floor. This will be the next movement, the side bike squat press. The adductors, hamstring curl, and I'm good and warmed up, and I'm ready to press. So let's slowly load this baby up, get good and warmed up, and then we'll get to work. I didn't unrack it. Okay, so step one is unracking, and then you bring the legs down. Okay, a lot of controversy about this lately. A lot of people see this on my Instagram and see that I'm drifting my heels off the bottom of the platform. Now, I'm doing that because the lower my feet are, the more knee flexion I'm going to achieve. And the more knee flexion, bend in the knee I get, the more quad engagement I'm gonna get. The more stretch on my quads, that's how we stretch and load the vastus lateralis, the quad sweep, So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to improve my quad sweep by gaining the most knee flexion possible. Now, when I come down, you'll see my heels do come up a little bit, but I don't give a shit. I'm loading the hell out of my quads. And if you guys are familiar with Tom Platz, sissy squats. Tom Platz was famous for his quads, and he was famous for doing these sissy squats. Now this is essentially what I'm doing here is like a sissy leg press, where you will see me come up on the toes and I'm driving through the toes opposed to driving through the whole foot. Is that a problem? No, not in my opinion. Is there some exchange of, you know, load for execution? Yeah, I do end up doing a little less weight than I would if my feet were a little bit higher. But again, I think the return on investment is there because I do get more knee flexion and in turn more quad engagement. So hope that explains why I'm doing it. And I know I just get so many questions on my Instagram about it. So I just wanted to run that down for you guys and let you know that it is okay. And I know there's this, you know, stigma against the heels lifting up, but I'm just telling you, me personally, I don't believe it to be an issue. It hasn't been an issue for me or many other people who have done it in the past. So that's that.
That's spot from the ear. Yeah, you're better. I like this. You go, you also think that so you start again. My roommate's he's gonna go more to the gut. He's like 16 pounds. That's good, I think.
A warm joint is a safe joint. So these aren't as much about compression as they are just warmth.
Those are the old faithfuls right
They're
there.
faithful, dude. They were so snowy.
That last one we filmed.
Yeah, I just watched them. I think I might just have to get new ones, dude.
Yeah, they're perfect fried.
Yeah. But you know, I just have so many good memories in these. So many good leg days. Good. Okay, so I touched on this a little bit before the workout, but I'm just gonna do one set here. We're just in that stimulate, not annihilate phase. So I don't need to be having sore legs for 5-6 days after this workout. The food just isn't there to facilitate the recovery. So on things like this, these hard, heavier movements, I'm just gonna do one set. Like we're gonna go move on to leg extensions. I'll do 2 sets of leg extensions, no problem. But on something like this, we just don't have the fuel to recover from multiple hard sets. So, and I think that's a common mistake people make, especially towards the end of a contest prep where you feel like you should be doing more. And really, we need to be backing off and doing less because we have less fuel for recovery. So we really need to be dialing back in these phases. So take notes. If you're in a contest prep setting yourself and you get to the end and you find you're recovering, pull back and just prioritize that recovery. Make sure within 2-3 days after training, you feel recovered. So one and done here, moving on. If you weren't filming, I probably wouldn't put them away, just leave them. All right, I just kicked somebody off the leg extension, but I'm actually gonna do the hamstring curls first. So if you guys see that young man I kicked off of there, let him know that he can lift it. See, he's over there, now he's over there just training back. So he doesn't give a shit about
He's
me.
chit chatting.
By the way, it's my sister's boyfriend.
Are you home?
No, I was saying all good things. My wife. So I have flying ham curls, and then I'm gonna do leg extensions, and then I'm gonna do the pendulum squat. But a gaggle of young men just came in eating Rice Krispie treats and drinking bangs. And they just got on the pendulum squat. And they've been there for 10 minutes and they still haven't put weight on it. So I feel like I'm gonna have to kick them off. If I can do 2 movements and you guys still aren't done, I have the right to. Well, frankly, I have the right to take your membership to my gym, and I'll do it. I'm not afraid to exercise my exercise my authority. In fact, I own that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Ooh, yep. Good. Making a theme of this today, guys. One and done. Like I said, I do have a hamstring day where I do more hamstring work. So, no need for a lot of hamstring work today. All right, next movement, leg extensions. Nothing fancy here. Just kind of bend my knee and straighten it, and then bend it and then straighten it, and contract my quads. Okay. All right, I'm not getting fancy with the loading here. I'm just keeping it all in the middle. Oh yeah. Oh. Nope. Hang on. It held on. No, hang on. It hanged on. Oh, look at this. Barely hanging on for dear life here. Ooh. That's a lot louder than I thought.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm the owner. I'll take their memberships. Revoked. Just pulled the quarter. So a small back off. Do one more set here. And then we will go on to the final movement of the day. And that's gonna be the pendulum squat. So reason being, I frequently struggle with knee issues. And when I come to my squatting movements, I like to put them at the very end of the workout. That way I can cut back on the top end loading, but also that way I'm just as warm as I can be. I've ran through everything. I've done my leg press, leg extensions, ham curls, and I'm good and warmed up. That's how I've had the most success maintaining these squatting movements through my sessions. Otherwise, it's just too burdensome on the knees. So I've just had to adapt, and that's how I've navigated it. So one more set here and then we'll squat. What's it? Oh God. Oh, the pump. It's like it's burning, but there's like no pump. I'm eating like 80 grams of carbs a day, so I'm not like getting that like pumped feeling. It's just like burning, but no pump. All right, the humbler. And we come to it at the very end to be extra humbled. So this will be the final movement of the day. I'm just gonna do one all-out set here, aim for higher reps, something like a 15 rep set. And then we're gonna call it a wraps and then go eat some food. Not much food, but I'll eat some food. And then I'll probably hang out and watch TV, and then I'll eat a little bit more food, and then probably watch some more TV, eat a little bit more food, and then cry myself to sleep. Feels nice. I said, you're probably gonna do the same weight as me. I'm probably gonna do like 3 1/4. So what we were talking about before, how HD knows how to accessorize. Look at this. I swear there is a shaker cup for every fit out there. She's going with the watermelon today. Code Jazzy10 to get your watermelon intra. Good, Jazz. Good. Just strategizing my sets. I'm trying to make sure I work hard enough, but not too hard. That's key. You don't want to work too hard, you know? Get too huge. It's always a big mistake people make. All right, y'all working. It's just a 5. It's gonna be perfect now. 3 1/4 on a biscuit. Oh yeah. One more. Okay, maybe a little heavier than I want it to be. Oh, fuck. All right, guys. So that's it for my leg day. 2 weeks out. As you see, not a whole lot of volume here. I know I explained it through the workout, but just here to stimulate not annihilate. We're not growing right now. Best case scenario, we're just maintaining the tissue we already have. So as you see, I trained hard. I just pulled back on my overall working sets, and I'm just a little more precise with the amount of volume across the session. But yeah, that's a wrap. I feel good. I'm tired. These sessions are hard, but I'm just very focused on what I have to do, and I'm very excited. So that kind of makes it easy, right? When you really love something, you know, these sessions should come easier. It's never easy, you know. Just so you guys know, there's plenty of days that I don't want to do this stuff. You know, like even today, you kind of got to talk yourself into it. But once you get going and you're able to focus on that end goal, just work on envisioning what you want out of this and do the work necessary to get it. So that being said, I'm done. I'm gonna get out of here, go rest up, eat some food, chill for the rest of the day. It's my leg day, so I don't have any cardio. So the rest of the day is mine, just to decompress and chill. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting all the people that support me. We'll catch you on the next one.